Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Random Topics with Jack, where we explore the intriguing and sometimes controversial topics that shape our understanding of the world. Last time we took a trip through the cosmos with the Alcubierre Drive, a theoretical concept that could revolutionize interstellar travel. But before we embark on any more space adventures, we need to make sure we're well rested. So buckle up, it's time to snooze, explore, and wake up to the wonders of sleep. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of circadian rhythms, exploring the different chronotypes that make us all tick differently, and uncovering the mysteries of sleep disorders. Plus, we'll share some tips to help you catch some Z's and dream big. Let's get started. So first, we're going to talk about circadian rhythms. Now, imagine your body has an internal clock that dictates when you feel sleepy, alert, and even hungry. That's precisely what circadian rhythms are. Natural, physical, mental, and behavioural changes that follow a roughly 24-hour cycle. They're like the conductor of your body's orchestra, orchestrating a symphony of processes that keep you in sync with the world around you. The most influential conductor in this symphony is light, sunlight in particular. It plays a crucial role in setting your body's internal clock. When you wake up and are exposed to sunlight, it signals to your brain that it's time to be alert and active. And as the sun sets, your body starts preparing for sleep by releasing melatonin, the sleep hormone. But light isn't the only conductor. Hormones like cortisol and melatonin also play a vital role in regulating your circadian rhythms. Cortisol is the stress hormone and it peaks in the morning, helping you wake up and feel energized. And melatonin, as we mentioned, rises in the evening, preparing your body for sleep. But beyond light and hormones, other environmental factors can also influence your circadian rhythms. These include temperature, because a cooler environment can signal your body to prepare for sleep. Social cues, social interactions and work schedules also influence your sleep and wake cycle. Your diet, eating patterns affect your circadian rhythms, especially if you consume large meals late at night. But deep within your brain, nestled within the hypothalamus, lies the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or the SCN. This cluster of nerve cells acts as your body's master clock, receiving signals from the eyes and coordinating the rhythms of your entire body. It's like a conductor standing at the front of an orchestra, making sure every instrument plays in harmony. And understanding our circadian rhythms is crucial for maintaining good health and well-being. When your circadian rhythms are disrupted, it can lead to sleep problems, so things like difficulty falling asleep, or when you are asleep waking up frequently, or even feeling tired during the day. It affects our mood, it can increase our irritability, anxiety, and can cause depression. It creates hormonal imbalances, which causes changes in appetite, metabolism, and fertility. And it also increases your risk for chronic disease such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So by understanding how our circadian rhythms work, we can make lifestyle choices that support a healthy sleep-wake cycle and improve our overall health. Now we've talked about circadian rhythms, we're going to look at chronotypes, which is, imagine a spectrum of sleep patterns, ranging from early birds to night owls. That is what chronotypes represent, individual differences in our natural sleep-wake cycles. These variations are influenced by a combination of genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Two prominent chronotypes stand out. Larks, which are morning chronotypes. These early birds naturally wake up early, feel energized in the morning, and tend to be more productive during the day. They're often described as morning people and thrive on routine and structure. Larks may find it easier to fall asleep early and wake up refreshed. On the other hand, you have night owls, who have a natural preference for staying up late and sleeping in. They often feel more alert and productive in the evening and at night. Owls may struggle with early mornings and may need more time to wake up and feel fully energized. Now, while larks and owls represent the two extremes of the sleep spectrum, many people individuals fall somewhere between these categories. Here's a closer look at these other chronotypes, each with its unique characteristic and preferences. There's bears. These individuals are often described as balanced or moderate in their sleep patterns. They tend to be more adaptable to different schedules and can function well with both early mornings and late nights. Bears may find it easier to adjust to changing work schedules or travel across time zones. Then there's wolves, who are similar to owls. They prefer to stay up late, but might not be as extreme in their sleep patterns. They often find themselves feeling more alert and productive in the evening and night, but they can also adjust to early mornings with some effort. You have people whose chronotype is dolphin. These individuals are known for their ability to function well on little sleep. They wake up early and feel energized in the morning, but they often experience a dip in energy levels in the afternoon, requiring a short nap or break to recharge. Dolphins may find it challenging to maintain consistent sleep schedules, but they often excel at multitasking and managing demanding workloads. And then finally, there's the lions. These individuals are often characterized by having a power nap chronotype. They may not need as much sleep as other chronotypes, but they benefit from short naps during the day to maintain their energy levels. They may find it challenging to stay awake for long periods without a break, but they can often recover quickly with a short nap. Now, it's important to remember these chronotypes are not rigid categories. Individuals can exhibit characteristics of multiple chronotypes, and their sleep patterns can change over time due to factors like age, lifestyle, and stress levels. But recognizing your chronotype can help you make better choices for your sleep schedule and lifestyle. For example, if you're a morning person or a lark, it's important to create a routine that supports your early wake-up time. Similarly, if you're a night owl like myself, you might need to adjust your work schedule or find ways to optimize your sleep environment to get the rest that you need. Having looked at our circadian rhythms and chronotypes, we're going to have a look at sleep disorders. There are a large variety of sleep disorders. These can include insomnia, which is difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early. This is commonly caused by stress, anxiety, and depression, but also certain medications and poor sleep habits can also cause this. Potential treatments for this are cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBT-I, lifestyle changes, and sometimes medication. There's also sleep apnea, which is loud snoring, gasping for air during sleep, and excessive daytime sleepiness. Common causes for these are obesity, anatomical factors like a thick neck, and age. Potential treatments for this are CPAP therapy, or continuous positive airway pressure, lifestyle changes, and in some cases, surgery. Another one is narcolepsy, which is symptomized by excessive daytime sleepiness, sudden sleep attacks, and cataplexy, which is the sudden loss of muscle tone. This is generally caused by genetic factors and abnormalities in the brain that regulate sleep. Potential treatments for this are stimulant medications, lifestyle adjustments, and scheduled naps. There's also RLS, or restless legs syndrome, which is an irresistible urge to move the legs, often accompanied by uncomfortable sensations like tingling, crawling, or pulling. These are often associated with an iron deficiency, pregnancy, or certain medications. Potential treatments for this are medications, lifestyle changes, and sometimes physical therapy. You've also got circadian rhythm sleep-wake disorders, which is the difficulty falling asleep and waking up at desired times, often due to misalignment with the body's natural sleep-wake cycle. This is often caused by shift work, jet lag, and certain medical conditions. Treatments for this include light therapy, melatonin supplements, and adjusting your sleep schedule. There's also sleepwalking, or somnambulism, which is walking or performing other activities while asleep, often without any recollection of the event. It typically occurs in children, but can persist into childhood. Treatments for this are safety measures, addressing underlying sleep disorders, and sometimes medications. There's also sleep paralysis, which is feeling conscious but unable to move or speak, often accompanied by hallucinations, often called the sleep paralysis demon, and this is often associated with narcolepsy and REM sleep behavior disorder, which we're about to cover. The potential treatment for this is addressing the underlying sleep disorders and sometimes medication. An REM sleep behavior disorder, or RBD, is acting out dreams often violently during REM sleep. And this is commonly associated with neurodegenerative disorders like Parkinson's. The treatment is medication and safety measures. Now, these sleep disorders can have a significant effect negatively on both physical and mental health. On the physical side, it increases the risk of hypertension, diabetes, and obesity. It causes a higher likelihood of cardiovascular disease and weakened immune functions, and chronic sleep deprivation can lead to serious health complications, including higher risk of certain cancers. On the mental health side, sleep disorders are closely linked to anxiety, depression, and other mood disorders. Poor sleep can exacerbate emotional responses to stress and decrease overall emotional well-being. Insufficient sleep can impair cognitive functions, leading to difficulties in concentration and memory. But beyond the symptoms, they have a ripple effect on our various aspects of life, as we've covered cognitive function, emotional well-being, but it can also have impacts on your social interactions. You can have difficulty maintaining relationships and participating in social activities. Your work performance will go down, you'll have reduced productivity, you'll find more errors in your work, and there's a higher risk of accidents. As we've mentioned, the increased risk of chronic diseases, but also injuries and accidents. And if you suspect that you have a sleep disorder, it is crucial to consult a healthcare professional. They can help diagnose the underlying cause, recommend appropriate treatment options, and provide support for managing your condition. But things that we can do ourselves is create a healthy sleep environment. So one way to do it is think of your bedroom as your personal sleep sanctuary, and here's how to optimize it. First thing is, darkness is your friend. Blackout curtains will help block out streetlights and early morning sunlight. If you can't sleep in the pitch dark, use nightlights with warm tones that are dim instead of harsh overhead lights. Avoid electronics, particularly ones with screens, an hour before bed, as their blue light can interfere with melatonin production. Number 2, quiet is key. Use a white noise machine to mask distracting noises from outside or within your home. And if that doesn't work, if necessary, use soft, comfortable earplugs to block out sounds. And pick the location of your room where you put your bed in a quiet corner of your home, away from busy areas. Number 3, temperature matters. Cool and comfortable. Aim for a temperature of around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. Ensure good airflow in your bedroom, and choose breathable fabrics like cotton or linen for your bedding. Number 4 is a comfortable bed. Invest in a supportive mattress that conforms to your body shape. Choose pillows that provide proper neck and head support. Opt for soft, comfortable sheets that feel good against your skin. And for establishing a regular sleep schedule, consistency is key. Set a regular sleep-wake cycle. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Stick to your schedule as much as possible, and avoid oversleeping, because this can disrupt your natural sleep rhythm. Also, create a relaxing bedtime routine. So wind down an hour before bed. Engage in calming activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or listening to soothing music. Avoid screen time because, as we said, blue light from screens interfere with melatonin production. And create a sleep ritual, a consistent routine that signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Other things that help you get a good sleep is limiting caffeine after midday, as that can interfere with sleep. and avoid alcohol before bed. So while that wee half of whiskey before you go to bed will make you feel sleepy initially, it will disrupt your sleep later in the night. Regular exercise. Physical activity promotes better sleep, but avoid exercising too close to bedtime. And to do that, find your sweet spot. Experiment to see what time of day works best for you. Stress management will also help you get a better night's sleep. So practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga, because it can help to calm your mind and body. And address any underlying stress. Identify and address any stressors that may be affecting your sleep. By incorporating these tips, you can create a sleep environment that promotes restful sleep and establish healthy habits for a more rejuvenating night's rest. So we've journeyed through the fascinating world of sleep, exploring its vital role in our physical and mental well-being. And here are the key takeaways to remember. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Just like food and water, sleep is essential for our bodies and minds to function optimally. Sleep is a dynamic process. It's not just about resting. It involves complex interplay of brainwaves, hormones, and physiological changes. Sleep disorders are common and treatable. There are a variety of sleep disorders, each with its own symptoms, causes, and treatments. And sleep hygiene matters. Creating a healthy sleep environment, establishing a regular sleep schedule, and practicing good sleep hygiene habits can significantly improve your sleep quality. So yes, prioritize sleep. Make sleep a priority in your life. It's an investment in your health and well-being. And as I said before, if you're struggling with persistent sleep problems, do not hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. They can diagnose the cause and recommend appropriate treatment. And remember, a good night's sleep is the foundation for a healthy and fulfilling life. And now that we've delved deep into the world of sleep, uncovering its secrets and learning how to optimize our slumber, it's now time to shift gears and explore a different kind of world. A world filled with vibrant colours, captivating stories, and characters that leap off of the screen. Anime, with its unique blend of art and storytelling. So get ready to dive into the captivating world of anime, where imagination knows no bounds. We'll explore diverse genres, iconic characters, and unique storytelling techniques that make anime a truly unique art form. And as always, I've been your host, Jack. And until next time, keep questioning and exploring.